Hi Pisces, welcome to your November 2017 overview reading. So with today's spread, I have a modified Celtic cross for you. Whoops, I am not going to do the timeline. If you're new to my channel, you might not know what I'm talking about. But normally I do like the quarters for each, first, second, third, fourth, like a weekly read within this read. I'm not doing that today. I'm just going to do a bunch of modifiers. So let me know if you want the timeline back. I can do them. Just drop a comment and let me know. What else is going on? Make sure that if you're looking to work with me, that you check out all the links in my description box, because you can go and book a session with me, get an energetic tune-up, check in with your astral body, all that good stuff. And then what else? I don't have any workshops coming up this month. I decided to take a break on that temporarily and kind of regroup. Got a lot of transitions in my business, so just figuring all of that out. And don't forget to sign up for my newsletter, and then you'll get your solar year reading and other exclusive readings from me sent to your inbox if you're interested in that. Okay, let's go ahead and do the Doreen Virtue Angels of Abundance cards. Oh, two wanted to come up. All right. Clearing debts. Your self-care involves removing the heavy burden of financial and emotional debts from your life. You already feel lighter and freer just by facing this topic and making a plan to clear present obligations and avoid future ones as well. And then we also have obstacles and blocks are lifted. All your good personal work and your positive energy shift have overcome previous obstacles, and blocks are lifted away. You will now experience progress and forward movement with your project. Stay centered in gratitude to ensure that the flow of abundance continues. Okay, a lot of you know that I practice gratitude like twice a day, but I just want to be clear that even as we have obstacles and blocks lifted, a lot of the time we can experience upper limit problems. So make sure that you are being mindful of your upper limit. If you have a really big break or you get a huge windfall of money or a promotion, watch what happens. Do you catch a really bad cold? Do you, start being hard on your partner? Sometimes we have like little self-sabotaging tendencies that show up when we have something really good happen. So be mindful, watch yourself. Keep practicing your gratitude, keep that up, and all will be just fine. Okay, so for the core of November, the core of the spread, we have the Hermit. Okay, introspection, figuring things out, taking inventory of what's going on around you, what you want for yourself. This is just kind of taking a break and saying, okay, I'm going to figure out exactly what I need by resting. The challenge is the Six of Coins. So this is, the card that's crossing it. So it looks like this energy right here is like you're in high demand. It looks like there's a lot of people who are kind of wanting from you, which is why you're in this hermit mode where you're like, I need to take a breather, because I'm getting that this is other people really, really strongly. This is all about people wanting things. Okay, so what I would keep your eyes peeled for how much you're saying yes to and how much you're willing to invest in. I forgot to throw out there that this is good for if your sun, moon, or rising in Pisces. So, this could be an internal or external struggle. I'm not sure how it's going to manifest for each one of you, but this is just something to keep your eyes peeled for. Okay, and in the past, we have Three of Wands. So it looks like you were really waiting for something good to come in. You're like, I'm waiting, I'm doing all this spiritual work, I'm practicing this gratitude. Come on. There's even a sense of urgency or impatience from this Three of Wands. It really is about wanting things to happen so badly and wanting manifestations to show up really quickly. That's coming through in the past. And then we also have the Nine of Coins and the Queen of Rods. So it looks like there's actually this air of independence that was really shining through in the past. The Nine of Coins, even though it's a great card, it also, sorry if you heard my cat, he just pounced in the room. So if you're, the Nine of Coins is a great card, but it also represents independence. And so it looks like there could easily be some collaboration energy coming in here, because this looks like a reference to you. It's like, I'm going to work really hard. I'm going to make all these things happen. I'm going to take the fire from that Queen of Rods energy and just go with it and really make something for myself. And if I do enough spiritual work, then good things will come in. And so it looks like you've been waiting. Let's see what's heading in the near future. We have Two of Coins. This is a decision. Let me get some more info on that. What exactly is coming in? King of Pentacles and the Fool. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to read this. This is coming across as a person. It looks like the decision is whether or not you start something new with them. So it's kind of like the opportunity has been given to you to either partner with the King of Pentacles somehow and go on this new adventure. That's coming in. This could mean a few different, it could be different contexts. It could be like a new work partnership. The King of Pentacles is all work. Or this could be, you going on a trip with someone who has a lot of earth in their chart. Or it's just kind of like you have to weigh the pros and cons and feel it out. Feel out the opportunity before you make any rash decisions. It's just, it looks like you're being given an opportunity to do something with this person. There's actually, you know what? I'm going to pull another card for this because I'm really curious. Like, what is this? What is coming in the near future? Page of Cups. Okay, it looks emotional, right? It looks like a new emotional offer that you are kind of navigating, because this isn't just a straight decision. This is navigation as well, even though it's usually this or that for the Two of Coins. This looks like something where there's a few different facets that are kind of shifting around, and you're having to, do I take the plunge? Do I ease in? It's you figuring out how to approach this, how to navigate it, how to work with this person. Okay, let's see what the goal is for the month. Father of Pentacles, we have another, this is the same card. Okay, so it looks like you really are looking for this person, and you are able to, you do manifest them. Whether they're around you or not, you do call this person in. They're meeting all of your needs in one way or another. So like, if you're looking for a graphic designer or a bookkeeper or something like that, then the King of Pentacles shows up and you're like, okay, cool. It could also be a relationship with King of Pentacles, something where you're like it's a fresh emotional situation where you are involved with this person. As for your goals, it's the Eight of Rods and the Moon. So it's like you want all of this wonderful, good stuff that's coming in, and there's also a little bit of confusion and hemming and hawing about it, but it looks like you are getting what you want. You just kind of have to jump off, take the leap, do all of that stuff. Underneath the surface, we have the Eight of Cups. This is you afraid that everything's going to fall apart. It's a big fat fear picture. See what else is coming through. Eight of Swords and Four of Coins. So you have a tendency to withdraw, hibernate, turn away from things, and just kind of keep to yourself. It looks like you're like, no, I'm so scared that I'm pulling back. And we'll see what the advice is, but it just looks like there's this energy of I need to really hold back in this situation out of fear of everything falling apart, because this isn't real. Remember, this is the subconscious. This is your subconscious behavior. So, you know, it looks like you do need, because the Hermit is in the center, it does look like you need to be really, take it slow. Slow. Don't rush into anything. Don't get too crazy, because then you might become skittish. You really want to ease in, do a little bit of investment in the situation and see what happens. Okay? The advice, Mother of Wands. So you really just need to focus on what do you want. Is this in alignment with what you've been asking for? If yes, then move forward with it. We also have the Ten of Swords and the Three of Coins coming through. So it's like whatever is your pain point, you really need to confront and do work on. Okay, so this isn't predictive. I just want to make that clear. This is a nice position to see the Ten of Swords, because it's like, okay, we know that the advice is that you actually need to work on the hurt that you've experienced, as we all do. So this isn't actually anything new. This is just really lighting you up. This whole situation is really activating some pain points that you need to confront and work through, and everything's going to be fine. Okay, we'll see where you land at the end of the month, but I digress. Okay, the external influences, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So it's kind of like, ooh, anything could happen. If you know my readings, and if you're familiar, you know that I absolutely detest the Wheel of Fortune. It is my least favorite card in all of tarot. I much prefer the Tower. This is just unpredictability. So a lot of people like to read this as good things coming in, which I'll happily, you know, hey, if that's the definition you like, then roll with it. But there is a little bit of unpredictability. Let's see what else. Six of Cups and the High Priestess. So we have the soulmate card and the intuition card. So yeah, let's go with that. Good things coming in, soulmates coming in, deep connection, psychic connection, totally coming into your space. But it's kind of like the unpredictability is, where does it go? What is the outcome? That's the stuff that you're not going to be able to see yet. And it's wise to really step into your own psychic power and abilities in order to really push forward. Okay, and then we have the hopes and fears. The fear is the Father of Swords, so it looks like you're kind of scared of this guy turning their back on you, if that makes sense. Like, there's definitely some fear about, oh no, is this person going to just like flip in the blink of an eye and like kind of stab you in the back. So there's an old fear picture that's sitting there. Let me see what else is coming through. So Seven of excuse me. Okay, so with the Seven of Cups and the Chariot, it's kind of like there's real hope. How do I explain this? It's absolutely bittersweet with what else is there, and that always being a possibility. And then there's also a hope and a fear in moving forward with things. So just make sure that you are really taking care of yourself and not allowing your fear to get in the way of your manifestation, because you got what you asked for, and you just have to say yes and take a dive into that energy. It's really important for you to do that. And then the outcome of the month, Son of Cups. Okay, so we do have that new relationship, the new emotional offer coming in. Let's see what else is up here. The Tower, okay, this is really, really, really great. I love seeing this because it's like the old fears have been demolished. Like the old behaviors, the old patterns have completely fallen to the wayside and you come out victorious. So I love seeing this coupled here at the end of the month. It's like, wow, there's some serious transformation with your own journey. And it does look like you're getting emotional satisfaction because we have it looks tied to this because we have the same card. The Son of Cups and the Page of Cups. So just keep that in mind that it's going to work out. You just have to really be mindful with your fears. Like really getting a hold of those and doing work around that. Otherwise, it's kind of like, you know, you're just going to be in pain a lot longer. So just be gentle with yourself. It's going to be okay. It's going to work out. Okay. And as usual, we have a 3-card pick. The black cards are your growth period. And then I like to pull a card for like romance, sex, relationships, whatever that is. But if you just want this to be an advice card, that works too. Whatever you want. This reading is for you. Okay. Okay, so card number, or this set number 1, we have final step. So there's something that you are working on where you just have that one final step, that one more thing to do, and then you'll be finished. So it's just about getting all of your ducks in a row, making sure that you're working things out. You're almost done. Keep pushing forward and you'll get what you want. The romance card, we have 7 of Wands. So this is you kind of coming out on top. Like you really are able to show yourself as being, you know, unique, I would say. That's a really great card for the 7 of Wands, is like, I stand out of the crowd. So there's definitely that energy in your relationship or partnership. Dating, you definitely kind of give off a unique air about you. So then set number 2, we have conflict. So this is between your head and your heart. What is your head saying? What is your heart saying? Okay, and then there's just that figuring it out. How much do you listen to each? Okay, then we have Queen of Wands. This is you really stepping into being fiery. Or this is you wanting the Queen of Wands in your space. Whether it be partnership or not, this could even be like if you're dating and if you're, you know, let's say your preference is men and you're dating right now. Okay, this is, this could even be like a friend, a female friend coming in to help you socialize and, you know, be flirtatious and kind of be that model for really powerful femininity. And so this looks like you're just having fun. And you're either calling in the Queen of Wands to your space or you're embodying that yourself. Okay, and so for spread number 3, we have resistance. Okay, so this is, it's like there is absolutely some survival energy coming up, if that makes sense. It's like, oh, there is resistance to go with the flow, and kind of, it's interesting, this has a little bit more fixed energy than usual. So it's like really getting locked into or like having resistance to the good things that you have around you. You know, that's also another interpretation of this. So it's just like it's not conflict, it's just, this is that upper limit problem that I was talking about. And that's going to be coming up if you feel yourself like, ooh, I'm resistant, even though this is really great, I'm resistant to moving forward with it. It just is a call for you to work on the areas that are, it's right here, this portion. The 3 of Coins and the 10 of Swords. It's just like, you got to work on this. You have to work on it. Otherwise, you're going to continue with that resistance, okay? And then we have, for the sexual magic cards, we have Knight of Chalices. Again, there's someone approaching you with an emotional offer. Okay, and that's sitting right on top of the King of Pentacles and the Page of Cups and the Fool. So it's like all tied into this about, it looks like you're a little bit resistant to this offer. If that's coming up for you, or maybe you got a promotion and you're like, oh, should I take that promotion? Okay, so anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this reading. Let me know in the comments if you would like me to bring back the timeline. I hope that you have a fabulous November, and don't forget to book a session with me if you've been looking to work with me, if I'm the right practitioner for you, and I will see you next time.